And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us here. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in Game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
And now, Colton Heath. And that is out of play. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
0-2. Swings and misses, and there's one down.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Spencer Torkelson will hit next. That one fouled off. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 2 of the World Series. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 hit, 1 left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field, today's starting pitcher, Jack Flaherty. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
There's a swing and a drive. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. It's lineup time, Singy. Here's what they have up their sleeve for Game 2.
This group is feeling great after winning the opener, Boo. Keep the good vibes going today, and they could find themselves up 2-0.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Cody Sullivan. Big time power. Sullivan was tearing up the base paths in his last game with 3 steals. One down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Those 3 stolen bases in his last game, man, he made it look easy.
Didn't you swipe 3 bags in a game against the Tigers once?
Yeah, that was a fun game for me, but not so much for Brandon Inge, who was behind the dish that day.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fouled off to the right. That one inside, and the count is 3-1. Ian Happ on deck for the Cubs.
Hey! Count's full.
Stays alive. 2 out, space is empty. That one ripped. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Tucker at second with 2 down. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Dansby Swanson stands in, swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the base of the wall. Happ comes around and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Michael Busch getting ready to hit. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 2 and the Tigers nothing. Game 2 of the World Series. Here is Gleyber Torres. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You got to be sharp.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boo. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left side. Hat under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 2-0. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Second baseman, Horner.
So here's Horner now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 9th, the third
John
baseman,
Birdie at the plate. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Back over to first, and he's back again. And that's disengagement number 2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers, and then either
Horner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe and second with a stolen base. Check
Too
swing.
high.
He held up. And it's a ball and a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And that's a fair ball. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
A couple of singles back to back.
Now
Kind of rolled over
center
on this
fielder,
pitch a little
Kelly.
bit, but he got enough
Kelly.
behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So digging in, Kelly Sullivan. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. First and third, one down. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Cody Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. This one in the air. Torkelson. And that'll do it. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the air, center field. Mena in position. Makes the grab, one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. That one lifted to left. Pass. Sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Heath. Reached on an infield single his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Kyle Tucker.
Flaherty back to work. And that's outside. 1-0. The wind and the pitch. That one blasted deep to right, raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
In half up to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up. Just missed. One out, bases empty. Line drive. Meadows makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Two down, bases empty. Swanson digs in. Doubled his first time. That's hard hit on the line. Green brings it in for the third out. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Out of the fourth, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Parker Meadows. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Mena makes the catch. One away.
The left fielder, number 41, Riley.
Here's Riley Green. Struck out swinging his first time. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Green goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Torkelson in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Ground ball left side. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Struck out looking at his first at bat. In there at the knees. Strike one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Snap throw, but he's back in time.
0-2 is the count.
Ball one there.
Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Cubbies leading by 2 here in game 2 of the World Series. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. 1 left for Detroit, and they're down 2-0. Bottom four, now it's going to be Michael Bush.
The first baseman, Michael Bush.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Check swing, and he went. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Cut on and lifted in the air. Meadows pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Armstrong tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held back according to Larry Bullard. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Meadows. He's got it. Out number 2. Here's Nico Horner. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Horner.
Left field, way back there. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now here is John Birdie. First pitch misses. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So the lineup flips over, and next for the Cubs, Kelly Sullivan. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Late on that fastball. Tigers bullpen with some action. Grant Herter, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Brisky getting cranked up as well. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one is absolutely belted. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, but he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So 2 down. Cody Sullivan digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Green makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Beerling.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Ibanez stands in now and watches strike one. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He dives but can't make the play, and that's a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one down the line, and foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Tigers are shut down there. It's 5-0.
Now
back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Jackson Joe.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Tucker stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. And it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Hack lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Hack checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Runner at first with no outs here. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Happ lays off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the ground to first, could be two. The throw to second is offline.
The batter, number
potential
7.
double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. At first baseman, he's got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Fouled off down the right side. On the ground to the left, Sweeney. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Both 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, no appeal. Man at second. And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. A 2-run homer, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out to short, Sweeney. Gets it to first. That's it out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one the other way, and base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jackson Jobe is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Tyler Madison.
Tyler Madison.
Here's the third baseman, John Birdie. That's outside. Ball one. Horner, the runner at first with two gone. Pickoff throw. Horner back in on a dive. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Madison with a move to first. And he dives back in safely. Another move to first. That's his third disengagement, and the runner moves up thanks to the balk.
I don't think he realized he was out of options there, and it cost him.
Runner at second, two down. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field, and the inning is over. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching the World Series on the show.